You ready for June 19?
Ready, man. I'm ready right now. Ready to fight. I cannot wait. Hell of a preparation. Feel unbelievable. Weight's no problem. Lean, mean fighting machine. So we're ready. Can't wait.
How's been the camp here in Florida? I know you know Florida very well.
Yeah. Look, this is my hometown, man. He's coming to me, and I've been in Miami, Fort Lauderdale for the last 5 preparations. So this is my hometown. Camp has been unbelievable. Great sparring, great game plans. The team is all in sync, and we have one vision of becoming the undisputed champion of the world.
Teófimo, this week we're talking about another fight to the next fight. Never talking about Kambosos at June 19.
Yeah, look, he can talk about whoever he wants. Let him talk about Josh Taylor. Let him talk about Gervonta Davis. Let him talk about anybody. It doesn't bother me. I'm focused on him. My vision is only on him. So whatever distractions he has, that's no problem. I'm coming to take his belts.
What do you mean to you to defeat him in Miami? Because he claims he's part of Miami before his fans. What do you mean to you?
No one knows really where he's from because he says Brooklyn, but then he's from here. He went to school here. He boxed here in the amateurs, but now he's in Vegas. But then last year he was somewhere else in Jersey. So where's he from? You know, we call that's a traveling gypsy. He's gone home. And when I beat him June 19th, he better go to China because he's not going to want to be seen here.
Kambosos,
I'm more Brooklyn than what he is. Trust me about that.
why you bring for take these 4 belts?
What do I bring? I bring everything. Speed, power, explosive movements, sharpness, heart, will, and big balls.
What is your method of training? What is your routine to get into the big fights?
This has been an extreme preparation. I started preparing the day I beat Lee Selby when I became #1 mandatory. On that Sky interview, and I said I'm going to train, I went and trained. The next day I trained. Every single day since I became #1 in the world mandatory, even before the fight was already set, I was preparing for this kid. I've been preparing for 2 years for this guy. I knew we were going to fight. You know, when we first took a photo together, when the media got us to take a photo together, back in Pechanga when he was contender and I was contender coming up, they put it out there and I said, this is a future mega fight. I've had my eyes on him for a very long time, and I've manifested this. I've been saying this for many years. I'm going to be in this position, and I'm here now. This has not been by luck. Again, mandatory. I earned this position. I had to go into the backyards of former champions, something he's never had to do. He's had a lot of comfort. He's had a promoter setting him up and pushing him in the right position. But then he screwed his promoter too, so we'll see what happens June 19th.
You've been with Manny Pacquiao in training camp. You've been so many greats. What did you learn from those greats to help you in this fight?
Look, I speak to Manny very regularly, and Manny said, if you do what we were doing in sparring for 250 rounds, and you perform like that, this kid is not going to touch you, because you will be the new undisputed champion of the world. So he's in my corner, I'm in his corner. He's got a big fight coming up as well, and that's my ace up my sleeve. Forget everything else. The former champions I've beat, the other 20 former world champions I've sparred. Pacquiao alone, 250 rounds. Come on, mate. And then you see Lopez a couple of weeks ago talking about Pacquiao, writing him off, saying, "Oh, who's Manny Pacquiao? Inspiring Kambosos, he's nobody." But then a week ago, when the fight gets announced with Errol Spence, he comes out saying, "Oh, Manny's not human. He's a machine." Well, I've been 250 rounds with that machine. So you better watch what comes to you June 19th.
You want to be the first Australian boxer when you get the 4 belts at the same time?
Yeah, look, there's a lot of history in this. I've become the best fighter ever in Australian history. 4 belts plus a Ring magazine. But again, for Greece, for Australia, this is the first for both them nations. Them flags are there. Them flags have been with me. Both them flags have been with me. Every single fight on the road. And again, they'll make their mark June 19th at the beautiful stadium, and they'll be raised with honour.
We know that your grandfather comes from Sparta.
Sparta, yes.
Never retreat, never surrender. What do you mean to you? You have that in your body, dude.
Very important. It means the world to me. It means there is no quit in me. I come to fight. I'm a warrior. Bloodlines of a warrior. If you look down the list of my heritage and my ancestors, you'll find King Leonidas himself. So this is a warrior. I don't quit. I'm with my shoulder on it. He quits. We've all seen the sparring. We've all seen him get put down. We've all heard the story of him getting put down. Well, he quit. He came back. He didn't want no more. He quit. You know what? I wasn't going to show it, but I'll show it too. This kid has a glass jaw. He's got a glass jaw. Some more sparring that no one's ever seen. Getting put down. There he is again. So, he talks about pressure points and this and that and hit you here. Well, let me tell you something, kid. It takes 3.5 pounds of the right pressure on the right spot, on the flesh and bone and blood of the jawline to put you to sleep. And you ask my coaching team, I'm punching a hell of a lot more than 3.5 pounds. But best believe that.
You dreaming get a KO to Teófimo López?
I think the KO is going to come. You know, they talk about this and that, 3 rounds, 4 rounds. But I'm telling you, don't be surprised if I take him out in 3 or 4 rounds. He's got a glass jaw. He just hasn't been hit clean. In sparring he has, but these other guys have been scared of him. So I'm coming, man, with everything I got. So whatever way, by any means, victory.
There is a 300 and now you're 301.
301, that's something I had since my professional debut, 301. Got 300 sparring, but there's one more. There's one still standing, here representing. I'm right here.
Which photos do you have the others?